Hey everyone, John Cora here, Marketing Director for McClinton Mitsubishi. Over the past 2 years, I put over 100,000 miles on my two Mitsubishi Outlander Sports. And I made one big change that completely overhauled the performance of this vehicle, and I'm going to share that with you today. So, let's get started. So I'm not going to bury the lead here. What I did to make my vehicle so much better was change the tires, and you should do the same. Let's talk first about the factory tires that come on the Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. From the factory, you receive, if you get an ES or above, 18-inch rims with Nexen tires. Now, they are fine tires, but I don't work for Mitsubishi. I work for a dealership that sells them. And I bought this one with my own money, and everything that I do to this vehicle, I pay for myself. So this is my own personal opinion, backed up by two vehicles owned by me and almost 100,000 miles. The Nexen tires that come on the vehicle are fine for daily use. However, they do wear quickly, and they're also not very good for off-road use. Now, you're looking at the Outlander Sport and you're saying, this isn't an off-road vehicle, and you're absolutely right. This is not intended to go far from the beaten path. However, I live in West Virginia. We have seasons here, including winter, as well as really bad roads. And in snowy conditions, the factory tires weren't up to my standards. So I made an upgrade. I also take this vehicle a little off-road every once in a while. If you've subscribed to this channel, you've seen those videos before. I went with Falken Wildpeak All-Terrains. And fun fact, I meant to do this video about a year ago when I got the tires, and time makes fools of us all. So here's a 1-year update on these tires for you, even though you never got the introduction. So, fun fact, I originally wanted Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires, but they don't make them for this vehicle. I'll put the tire size below here on the video, but I could not find Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires for this vehicle. In fact, overall, all-terrain tires for the Outlander Sport were very hard to find. I'm not sure if it's because of the being 18s or if it's because of the width or whatever, but I got these Falken Wildpeak All-Terrains. And as you're watching this insert shot of the tread pattern, you're probably thinking, well, that's probably good for off-roading or snow, but it's probably loud on the highway or loud on the road altogether. And actually, that's not true. Once again, 1 year of ownership, I think I put 20,000 miles on these tires already. I can't tell a sound difference when I'm driving down the road. These are very quiet all-terrain tires. Is the tread pattern aggressive? Yes, but also no. Yes, it's aggressive for a compact crossover like this vehicle, but it's nowhere near as aggressive as a mud terrain or something that you might find on a full-size truck or a Jeep Wrangler. So it's very quiet on the road. I've done a lot of highway traveling in this, and the sound is the same. I've not had any issues with fuel mileage whatsoever, but I have had a chance to test these off-road, and I will say that they do very, very well and where I go. Now, once again, I'm not going rock climbing. I'm going through like some water crossings, some paths, stuff like that. What really made me change to these tires was we sponsored a local racetrack last year. We were doing some promotional work, and I got stuck in the infield because it was muddy. I know if I would have had these tires on the vehicle, then I wouldn't have gotten stuck. So let's take a deeper dive here at the tire. All right, so these are Falken Wildpeak All-Terrains, 18-inch. And for what I do, they perform very well. At the end of the day, I'm not going to go through a gigantic mud pit. After all, this is a front-wheel drive Outlander Sport. It's a 2021. But there is a closer look at the tread pattern. And I think these are probably down to like a 7 overall out of 10. So they got a little bit of wear on them. Once again, about 20,000 miles. Overall, I'm very happy with these tires though. They have performed very well for me and for all my needs. We actually had a bit of a mild winter here in West Virginia this past winter, so it wasn't too, they weren't tested too hard, if you will, but yeah, overall, these have been really good tires. All right, so that's my look at my major improvement on my Outlander Sport. If you're interested in upgrading your tires, come to your certified Mitsubishi dealer. The service department can order those for you. That's what I did. And check them out. I mean, you're going to have to get new tires eventually anyway. Might as well go with something that's not going to leave you stranded. Once again, this is all just from my personal experience. I was not paid by Falken or Mitsubishi or anyone to do this video. It's just my personal experience I'm sharing with you. If you do have more questions about the ownership of an Outlander Sport, please comment below. Give me a call, 304-865-6813. Check us out online, McClintonMitsubishi.com. Thank you for watching.